They told you to work harder, work longer, give more, lower your prices, and more customers will come. But nobody ever asks the real question. Why is the most exhausted person in the room almost never the richest? The taxi driver works 14 hours a day. The taxi app owner works for. Who made more money this year? The freelancer drops their rate to $10 per hour, hoping to attract more clients. The consultant raises their rate to $500 per hour and has a 3-month wait list. We have been taught our whole lives that effort equals income, but that equation is broken. Today, I'm going to share 2 stories. One is about an old watchmaker in Geneva. The other is about a struggling consultant drowning in the middle of an economic crisis. These 2 stories, told decades apart, share one hidden rule. A rule that separates people who chase money from people who attract it. Welcome to Matt Finn Lab. Let's get into it. A wealthy collector in Geneva owned a rare 1940s Patek Philippe watch. One day, it stopped, completely silent. For 3 months, he took it to every certified watchmaker in the city. These were trained professionals. Modern tools, ultrasonic cleaning machines, digital calibration systems. And every single one of them handed it back with the same answer. The movement is too old, too complex. We cannot guarantee the repair. The watch sat on a shelf, silent, dead, representing not just money, but the inheritance and memory it carried. Then a friend whispered a name. An 81-year-old watchmaker named Ernst, who worked out of a tiny shop. No sign on the door, no website, no social media. Just a wooden bench, a magnifying glass, and 60 years of memory. Ernst took the watch. He didn't connect it to a machine. He held it to his ear, tilted it slowly, like a doctor listening to a heartbeat. Then he reached into a small drawer, picked up a single tiny tool, and made one precise adjustment to a microspring deep inside the movement. The watch ticked. 1 hour. That was all it took. The invoice, $10,000. The collector didn't argue. He didn't flinch. He signed the check immediately. Because he understood something brutal and beautiful. Ernst didn't charge for 1 hour. He charged for 60 years of knowing exactly which spring to touch. Most of us are still trying to compete on hours. We charge per task, per hour, per delivery. We believe that the more we do, the more we earn. But Ernst never competed on time. He competed on irreplaceability. His value was not in the doing. It was in the knowing. This is the first layer of the Lighthouse Rule. Technical mastery, so precise that no one else can replace you. But what about when you don't have 60 years yet? What about when the market is tight, clients are cutting budgets, and everyone around you is lowering prices just to survive? That is exactly where the second story begins. Alex was a freelance marketing consultant. Smart, hardworking, reliable. She charged $50 per hour, and she was always busy. But when the economic slowdown hit, her clients went quiet. Companies cut budgets overnight. She watched her monthly income collapse from $4,000 down to $1,200. So she did what every struggling professional does. She dropped her rate to $35 per hour, posted on LinkedIn, sent cold emails, offered discounts, begged basically. Nothing worked. Lower prices only attracted clients who questioned every invoice and disappeared after 1 month. Then her mentor, a business strategist named Victor, sat across from her and said something she did not expect. Alex, you don't have a price problem. You have a positioning problem. He gave her 3 precise instructions. First, stop calling yourself a marketing consultant. That is a commodity. Everyone is a marketing consultant. Instead, become the revenue recovery specialist for e-commerce brands stuck between $500,000 and $2 million. Not for everyone, for a specific company, in a specific kind of pain. Second, remove your hourly rate from everything. Replace it with a monthly retainer, $5,000 per month. No negotiation, no discounts. Third, stop broadcasting to the whole world. Instead, write 1 piece of content per week showing a specific business transformation you drove. Not tips, Not generic advice. Real numbers. Real results. Alex stared at him. Victor, nobody is spending $5,000 a month right now. The market is in crisis. Victor didn't blink. The mass market is in crisis. But the business owner losing $20,000 a month because their marketing funnel is broken, they will absolutely pay $5,000 to fix it. You're just not standing where they can see you. Alex rewrote her profile, published 3 case study posts, and sent exactly 12 targeted messages to business owners who matched the description. Within 45 days, 2 retainer clients. $10,000 per month. Working 25 hours a week. Less than before. Earning more than ever. She didn't learn new skills. She didn't work harder. She simply changed where she stood and who she was visible to. Here is what both Ernst and Alex understood, that most people never do. A lighthouse doesn't chase ships. It doesn't swim out into the ocean begging boats to notice it. It stands in one powerful, fixed position and shines so brightly that the right ships find it on their own. Most people in financial struggle are swimming, chasing every client, lowering every price, competing for the most exhausted, least valuable corner of the market. The Lighthouse Rule says this: stop swimming, find your position, shine for the right people. Your income is not a reflection of how hard you work. It is a reflection of how precisely you have defined what you solve, who you solve it for, and why no one else can replace you. Ernst was irreplaceable through mastery. Alex became irreplaceable through positioning. Different paths, same rule. So before you lower your rate again, before you send another desperate email, cut another discount, or say, I'll do it cheaper just to get the client, stop. And ask yourself one question. Am I swimming? Or am I the lighthouse? Ernst charged $10,000 for 1 hour. Alex charged $5,000 a month working 25 hours a week. Neither worked more. Both positioned better. The market has never rewarded effort. It has always rewarded clarity. If this video shifted something in how you see your income, hit subscribe. Because at Matt FinLab, this is exactly the kind of financial thinking we break down every single week. I'll see you in the next one.